suspect and group near him. The victim then slightly pushed the suspect and bystander. The victim stands up and they appear to be in a verbal argument. The suspect, with a belt in his hand, makes a gesture as if he was going to hit the victim with the belt. The suspect then walked over and kicked the victim in the face with force.
One kick like that can actually kill somebody. I just made an episode exposing the fake alpha male guru who likes to put things up his butt, and now he's about to get arrested. Welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is your path for escaping the rat race and building an unstoppable mindset. I've interviewed, hired, and trained a lot of people to make more money than they ever thought possible. We dive into topics like money, women, freedom, true masculinity, and we're exposing the matrix. If that resonates with you, smash the subscribe button like a man and turn on the notification bell. We're gonna level up together. In case you guys don't know, Wes Watson is a fake alpha male guru who's made millions of dollars by promoting the fact that he went to prison. And he also brags about being a tough guy and putting things up his butt. And now, after assaulting a guy with weapons, he's about to go to prison again, and he will be putting more things up his butt.
So there's people online all running around talking shit, saying this fight between Pegged Watson, that piece of shit, and the 7-foot monster, that it's fake, that it's scripted. Where's the police report? Are there charges being pressed, right? Well, I have it all, and I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna go over it with you, so you guys can't run around and talk shit like a bunch of assholes anymore. Thing I want you guys to see, I have to obviously black out the person's name, the police report number. See where it says disposition pending? That means the case is open, all right? And the other thing I'm going to tell you ahead of time is I'm going to go to the bottom and read you one part that I'm going to go back to the start, okay? Because I know a lot of people are impatient. They want to watch 3 seconds and leave, okay? When the victim was asked if he wanted to press charges, the victim stated yes. And he was jumped by multiple people and was not just a 1 versus 1 battle. Okay, so he's pressing charges on Wes Watson. So if you guys want to stay around and let me read this to you, you can. If not, you got your information. I was dispatched to the incident location in non-emergency mode, reference to a violent fight. And by the way, they have shitty grammar. So if I'm saying shit, don't use it against me either. On scene, units spoke to the suspect, who stated he is a member of the gym and was working out. The suspect stated the victim walked up to him stating he wanted to fight. The suspect stated they began to fight verbally and then escalated to physical. The victim stated he doesn't know who the victim is and he never seen him before. When asked if he wanted to press charges, he said no, this is Wes Watson. They asked him if he wants to press charges. Wes Watson says no, and he never seen him before. Units then spoke to the victim, the 7-foot monster, who stated he was told by the suspect to come fight him via Instagram. We know how Wes challenges all of us on Instagram. He did it to me, the piece of shit, but I knew not to go in because his goons, security, and his bullshit weapons pulling out the shit out of the purse. When units looked at the victim's phone, it shows the victim messaging the suspect to fight him. The victim then stated he went to the gym to confront the suspect. So now we have the motive. So he wanted to go to the gym and fight Wes because Wes has been challenging all of us to come there, so he went to fight him. But I don't think he knew it wasn't a one-on-one battle with Mr. Pegged Watson. The victim was stating that he was hit by a belt and then jumped by multiple people and hit by weights. When asked if he wanted to press charges, the victim stated yes. He was jumped by multiple people and it wasn't versus 1. After reviewing CCTV footage of the incident, so the cops watch the CCTV footage, okay? They didn't have this footage, though. The one that I have, they didn't have it. And now we know why he even recorded, because he was going there to challenge Wes. Maybe he doesn't like bullies. Maybe he wanted to teach him a lesson, but obviously he couldn't with all that bullshit they were doing. It shows the victim in the gym walk towards the subject who was sitting. The victim places his phone down next to a weight machine as if he was attempting to record the encounter. The victim then walked towards the suspect and group near him. The victim then slightly pushed the suspect and bystander. The victim stands up and they appear to be in a verbal argument. The suspect, with a belt in his hand, makes a gesture as if he was going to hit the victim with the belt. The victim backed up slightly and continues to argue. The suspect then swings the belt towards the victim's head, appearing to hit him. The suspect and victim continue to argue verbal. The suspect then turns around and starts to walk away from the victim with his back towards the victim. The victim then rushes towards the suspect and attempts to strike the suspect in the head with his fist, but appears to miss. All right, so that portion of the footage I'm going to show you guys. So after Wes hit him with that belt 2 times, right? That asshole with the dumbbell, his butt buddy, was behind him. And I can't tell if he hit him with it or not, but it lunged him forward, and then he went back to get Wes, but he didn't even make it like a foot or two, and Wes took him down. The suspect instantly reacts and gets the victim on the ground and begins to strike the victim in the head and face numerous times with his hands. Yeah, I counted 45 fucking times. After the victim being hit numerous times, all you can see is the victim on his knees, protecting his face and not fighting back. His eyes were being gouged, his ponytails were being pulled.
And it gets a lot worse. I'm about to show you guys in a minute, but what do you guys think? Is that a real man? Somebody who promotes going to prison and jumping people and putting things up his butt? And could you believe that he's charging his fans thousands of dollars to teach them how to be a man and how to make money? But the only way he's ever made money is by coaching man on how to be man and how to make money. I actually know somebody who paid $20,000 to be coached by Wes Watson. And if you guys want to know exactly what he got for $20,000, I made a video about that. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm also leaving a link in the description below so you guys can join me on a free mastermind on how to escape the rat race. Number 1, it's free. Number 2, you're going to learn how to escape the rat race within 30 to 90 days. And number 3, there is no number 3. What else would you like with that? Some coffee? I know what it's like to be completely broke, so go ahead and click on the link below. It only takes 10 seconds to fill out your information and then get right back to the video.
Dirty shit. He's being held down by his butt buddies. They're all taking a little lick in, a kick here, a kick there. The suspect then stopped hitting the victim, and the victim stopped protecting his face. That's that part with the kick, and attempted to stand up. The suspect then walked over and kicked the victim in the face with force. That's that soccer kick. But prior to that soccer kick, there was 4 soccer kicks. 3 or
one kick like that can actually kill somebody. That's why they made those kicks illegal in MMA, in the UFC. And UFC is a brutal sport, but they made those kicks illegal for a reason. One kick to the head while somebody's down could easily kill somebody.
4 hard ones to his face while he was already done, and they didn't say it in here. I'm going to show it to you guys in the footage. The victim stated at the hospital that he wants to press charges. The victim stated he did not lose consciousness and was awake the entire time. The victim stated he was in fear during the incident when he was first put on the ground and stated he was telling the suspect to stop. Victim had the left side of his face very swollen lips, and was bleeding from the nose and mouth. The victim was then transported to Jackson Memorial Rescue. Assaults was notified. Case number was issued. So from that, I think you people can see that this is very real. Charges are being pressed. The case is open. I have the body cam footage coming. I have the full fight footage coming.
With all that, there's absolutely no way he's not going to get locked up.
And it's an open case, but like I said at the beginning, you guys got to understand that I have to do things also and not get in trouble, not with just YouTube, but the legal system. But I'm doing my